so you guys know, we got our big trailer for Big Montana to pull. Well, I installed some new bracketry the other day, but I couldn't find the screws and I was out of time to take these old crappy piano hinges off because I put the big hinges on. So I'm gonna go ahead and because of course this guy used like weird square bits and half of them are star bits and everything else. So now that I got some screwdrivers, I'll take them both off and then we'll just have the good hinges on there because it's pretty hardcore, and that'll help a lot. So all right, got that all fixed. Now we got these 4 big hinges. Works great now. That way you can flip it up, close it, unflip it, drive off. Let's pull Project Hurricane out and find this vacuum leak. Well guys, I think she might be ready. Speaking of Project Hurricane, of course, driving her right now. Yeah, it's obnoxiously loud. But I think she's good to go. We did some data logging, updated the tune. I mean, it's hot as hell right now. It's very hot. But I think we'll be good. So hopefully we can get, you know, a low 13 with all these bolt-ons, because I mean, it's really hot and it's humid, so the DA is gonna suck. It's probably maybe like 3,000 DA, but I need to get a low 13. I don't know if I can do it on these gears. So if we can get some really good DA, that'll be awesome. But I just don't know that it'll happen. Let's see if we can do a little smack right here. I'm trying to get the brakes to hold. So let's see here. Not bad. I'm gonna change the oil on it real quick. Well, I'm gonna let it cool down, then I'm gonna change the oil. But yeah, I don't know, it's going pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with how she's running right now. It needs the gears and the converter. With the gears and the converter, it's gonna be good. So probably time for me to go in and cool off, do a little work, maybe edit another video for you guys. Not this one yet. Then change the oil when she's a little more cool, and call it good and head to the track. I'm not amused. Not amused at all. There better be clear skies up there. Guys, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Look. Look. Glorious open daylight past the clouds. Oh, fingers crossed, guys. I feel like it's been so long, and I don't even know how long it's been, but I want to race so bad. So bad. I mean, I'm having like withdrawals. I keep working on the car and I haven't got to race it, and I keep working on it so it'll go faster, but I haven't got to race it. So we're gonna race it a lot tonight, and I gotta remember they're probably not gonna let me run after like 10 because I don't have mufflers and the car's really loud. So I need to like get there and start running like at 7. But I got fuel in the car. It's got a 1/4 tank of E85. And we're ready to rock and roll. Well guys, it looks like we might be in luck. Doesn't look like we're gonna get rain, knock on wood, cross my fingers. I'm excited. So that should be good. So I'm happy about that. The one side was super packed, so I'm pulled over to the other side. I'll be a couple hundred feet from Cletus McFarland, aka Garrett. So that'll be pretty cool. Probably talk to him today, maybe get to watch him run. That'll be sweet. But yeah, so just finally gonna pull over here. Happy to be here. Oh, I just watched this car lose his hood. Big drag car lost his hood, I think, or something flew off. That was crazy. like Cooper's running over there to help. But so the V's up. Maybe we'll get a race the V today. That was cool. All right, guys. So we did our first pass. Funny thing, I was hanging out with Cletus and Cooper and the Boosted boys. Just hanging out with them while we waited for the stuff to clear. And now I'm running. We did our first one. It was garbage. Ran a 13.8. It was terrible. I went to hit the trans brake and it didn't work because I unhooked it and forgot. So I just kind of rolled through and did a 13.8 at like 100. So everything that we did really improved our top end, but there's just no gear for it. So it's being pretty terrible. And that, we ran, it was like a 2.4 60 foot. So that right there tells you why. But I'm gonna use the trans brake this time, hopefully use the foot brake well, and we'll see what we can actually do. I'm hoping for like a 13.5 or better. It's really, really hot right now. So.
39 miles an hour. Wes Smith out of Dodge, Montana. He's in a silver Mustang with all got fish lane. CJ in the purple in the feather jack. Yeah, CJ's here. He's casting out the speeding ticket for $165 last time he was here.
All
right, guys, Cletus just reset his own record. He ran an 8:10 at 178 miles an hour. I should have got it on video, but it looked pretty good. I bet he might be able to even pull off a 7 tonight because he spun on that. Well, we're just sitting here waiting again. I've ran 3 13.8s. Not happy with that. Not happy whatsoever. We're gonna go data log some more. I mean, I've only data logged once, so we're gonna revise this tune some more. Bunch of people screaming, that's weird. But yeah, so not happy, not a good night. It is hot and humid though. Really hot, really humid, and the car's been hot the entire time.
Having his own cheering section. He's got over 1 million followers on Facebook. That's what I understand.
Let's turn that down. But yeah, so yeah, we're here by Cletus and everything. It's cool. So, well, we're gonna run here. So time to go. Well, guys, that one was faster. We ran a 13.7, so we tied our fastest. We lost a mile an hour in the quarter, though. So we'll see. We just got to keep playing with this and running. I'm basically hot lapping it, so very deadly consistent. This would be a great bracket car. Alright guys, changed back in some dry clothes back into my shorts and my sandals because it's still 85 degrees outside right now at 11 o'clock at night. So we're all done. I ran like 4:18 or 14. No, I ran like 4:13.8s, 4 or 5 of them, and I ran 1:13.7. We're consistently faster mile an hour in the eighth, but slower by about half a mile an hour to 1 mile an hour in the quarter with all these mods. So we're gonna do some extensive data logging. We're going to look at it. I might bump it back down to 93 with octanium. We'll get rid of all this E85, I'll burn it up. And I might go back to a normal S197 intake and not the S550 intake. And we'll go back to the non-ported, run it on the headers, and see if we can just get any better time with just the headers. Because that'll tell me that the porting didn't really do its job. So as of right now, I'm not really sure what the ported intake was worth, but also at the same time, we might not have enough exhaust. So we might be losing a bunch, maybe not a bunch, I don't know. We might be losing some due to not having any exhaust, but it sounds a lot better on this tune, I'll say that. But yeah, we're just gonna keep working on it. I'm not happy. I ran the same thing with essentially $1,500 or $1,000 more in mods. We ran the same time. Now, give the fact that it was like 600 or 700 DA higher now than it was when I ran that last 13.7. That shows an improvement, but not as much improvement as I would like to see. So we did too much at once. So we're gonna go back down to. We might even go back down to stock injectors, stock intake, run it with the long tubes, see how that works, get that fine-tuned in, and run it like that, and then we'll try a ported intake. I'm just not happy with it, guys, but I hope you guys at least enjoyed the video. A customer actually gave me some videos of running, so I know they're not the greatest quality. It's because of the way we had to send them. He has an Android, I have an iPhone, so they had to go through Facebook Messenger. So I apologize about the quality of those, but at least we have some out of car because I'm a one-man crew right now with Chance not here. So really all I could do. I mean, it was really cool getting to meet the Boosted Boys and Cletus and Cooper in person. That was awesome. Went over and talked to them, so that was really cool. Overall, good night. I'm happy I got to come race. I still had fun. I need to install the converter, and I need to install my 410 gears. I think, period, dot, end of story. I have to do that because the launch is just not there. Something was just really fast. 8:08. That was fast. That beat Cletus's time. That's the fastest run of the night. Cletus ran an 8:10. That was really cool. 178. It was moving out. That thing has 7s in it for sure. I'm sure once we get down into our cold winter here and we're still racing, it'll be good. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. I try and answer every comment that you guys have. But as of right now, I'm gonna go install the gears. So we'll check you guys later. Keep those flashing lights behind you, the speedo pegged, and the tires smoking.